Hey guys, so what's up? I hope you are all well. I'm sorry for the lighting today, it's a little bit dark and the weather outside is pretty grey, so that's why this lighting is a little bit dark, but I thought I'd start the video anyway. So yeah, basically today I'm going to be filming a blind date with a book video. So I'm going to be unboxing some blind dates with a book which I bought off Etsy online. You can get them in your local bookstores as well. And I'm also going to be reviewing them and reading them so you can see what I think of these books which were in my blind date with a book, because I'm hoping that the person that sent these books has actually read them. Anyway, so I have 3 blind dates with a book, so I'm going to get straight into unboxing those, and yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so let's start off with the first one. The first one I actually got off my parents for my birthday. I've just not opened it yet, so there it is. The book is on show because I opened it to see whether it was like covered or not, so I do know the author, I just don't know what book. So I know it's by Victoria Schwab, if that's how you didn't say her name, Schwab, I don't know, but anyway, that's basically that. So that's in here. It also comes with a tote as well because that's what I asked for. But yeah, let's get straight into it. So this is what it looks like. So you get a bookmark. I'll link all the Etsy shops I got these from down below, by the way. So you get a bookmark, the book obviously, get a little sticker, holographic sticker, and you also get the tote which I got. It's just a super cute tote. It's quite small but it's very cute. It just says bury me in books and it's super cute. That's where I got it from, bury me in books, and yeah, super happy with that. I absolutely love it, it's so cute. And then this is the book, so as you can see, Victoria Schwab, and the book is Tunnel of Bones. So I asked my mum to pick a surprise genre because I want to try and read as many genres as I can. But this is the Tunnel of Bones, which I've not actually heard of or seen people talk about. It's got quite big text, so it's not too bad. How many pages has it got? Ooh, it's got black pages in it, and it is 287 pages long, so that's a very short book, not too bad. I do want to read more shorter books, but I'll just read you the blurb. Trouble is haunting Cassidy Blake. Undead trouble. Cass is in Paris, where her parents are filming their TV show about the world's most haunted cities. The TV show is fun, but little do they know about the true ghostly danger lurking beneath Paris, in the creepy underground catacombs. When Cass accidentally awakens a frighteningly strong spirit, she must rely on her still growing skills as a ghost hunter and turn to friends, both old and new, to help her unravel a mystery. But time is running out and the spirit is only growing stronger. And if Cass fails, the force she's unleashed could haunt the city forever. So that is really cool. It's clearly a thriller by the sound of it, or horror or something, or a mystery or a thriller. I think the options were thriller or romance on this page. Someone clearly picked the thriller one. It sounds really interesting actually. I love the whole TV show thing. I think that's really cool, especially because I love TV and film. And yeah, I'm very looking forward to this. If anyone has read it before and has any reviews, then please let me know. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so the next one I'm going to unbox is the second one. I also got this off Etsy. That one wasn't off Etsy, by the way, that was off someone's actual website. I'll link it below. But this is from the Hidden Covers, so this is what I got with this, and it's a surprise one, obviously, because I want to see what random genres we get. But it's a lot thick. It's a bit thicker than that one, I think. So it might be like a 300-page book. But let's get into it. So thank you for your purchase on the back. I love the brown paper thing. I already have this book. Which is fine, I'll just sell it. There's no point having 2 versions of the same book. But it is a BookTok book, so we'll be reading this book in this reading vlog. So I'm going to read my copy and I'll probably end up selling this copy, but I'll get into it. We got, oh, it came with a bookmark as well. Oh, it came with loads of stickers. That's so cute. Oops, I've just dropped it. Oh, it came with such cute stickers and 2 bookmarks. These are such cute bookmarks. Look at them. So cute. You won't believe it because literally the second book just came out. So, like, what the heck? I'm so happy. To be honest, I didn't tell which books I got, so it's understandable if I've got the same book. I don't mind. I'll just resell it. So, yeah. Some cute stickers. But the book that I got, it feels completely brand new. Oh, my God. Literally. The cover is so nice. But I got It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. And if you don't know, It Starts With Us just came out. So that's super exciting. Does still have the sticker on. Some of the sticker excess off. But I don't mind about that. I'll get that off after. But It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover is a book that we got next. I'm probably going to resell this just because I already have my own copy. There's no point in having 2 copies. So yeah, that's that, but I'm super happy about that. I'm really looking forward to reading It Ends With Us. So that means we've got Tunnel of Bones, It Ends With Us, and the 3rd book for this reading vlog, which I'm going to get into, but I'm super happy with that. This is, I think, a romance. The blurb is really long, so I'm not going to read it, but if you haven't already seen it on TikTok, this is a really good book. Yes, and let's get into the next book. Okay, so the final book, again, is a surprise book. I got this from the Mysterious Bookcase. So you get a Galaxy chocolate bar, which is brilliant. I love Galaxy. You also get a bookmark with her brand on it. And it has a To Be Read on the back, which is super cool. So yeah, that's cool. Got lots of new bookmarks now. There's her little business card. Says, to Amy, thank you so much for your order. We hope you enjoy the surprise book. Ali and Matt. So that's who on that book. I also got some organic English breakfast tea, so I'll be drinking that while I read this book. But this is what the packaging looks like. It has been opened. I'm really hoping I've not got this book now, because I mean I've had 2 books out of all of the blind dates that are my books already. So, but let's get into it. Rip off the cord. I love this. Oh, I don't think I have got this book, actually. I'm ripping the paper, I'm so sorry. Oh. Ooh. Okay. I got Room by Emma Donoghue, which is now a major film, as it says in there. Super cool. I don't know. I've never seen the film, so that means I can have a brand new experience. It is a lot thicker than the others. It is 300, 400. I think it's a thriller by the looks of it. But there's 401 pages in this, so a little bit bigger than the rest. So this is Room is a book to read in one sitting. When it's over, you look up, the world looks the same, but you are somehow different. And that feeling lingers for days. Audrey Neffinger, oh right, that's just who wrote the thing. Jack is 5. He lives in a single locked room with his ma. Ooh, that was so cool. And it's obviously got the book. It's got all the little, like the building block at the bottom for all the names of people in the film. And I am super excited for this. As I've said, I've never read this, but if it's a film, that means it's probably good. So I will hopefully enjoy this. I think it is a thriller. I'm not 100% sure. It might not be. I'll have to search up what it's like. But that is Room by Emma Donoghue. So they are the 3 books that I got with our blind date with a book. Like I said, I already have this book, but I will be definitely reading it for this vlog because I've not read it yet. And we also got Tunnel of Bones and Room. So super, super happy with that. Can't wait to add them onto my shelf. It looks so cool. But yeah, I've really, really enjoyed opening these. I've been waiting like quite a few weeks to open these. Hey guys, so I've just been editing this video and I've completely forgot to include some of the clips that I filmed for Tunnel of Bones. I don't know where they've gone. I definitely filmed something for it. to talk about the book, and I also filmed a couple of videos for It Ends With Us, but I don't know where they've gone. They must have like gone off my phone or something, or my camera. Anyway, so I'm going to talk about Tunnel of Bones. Sorry this video is such a mess as well, as you'll see as we go on. But I just thought I'd read directly from my reading journal because I might as well. So let me just find it. So here's my little page, just so then I can actually like go through it. So I gave this book a 3.75 stars. It was a really good book and I keep thinking about it. It was really good and I really want to read the rest of the series. It is sort of like teen YA horror thriller sort of thing. It is really good though and I really enjoyed it. So I'm gonna read you this. I found Cassidy and Jacob a great best friend duo. However, I was sus of Jacob most of the time. You'll know if you've read this. I was really sus of him because the way that like Schwab makes him sound, it like sometimes you're worrying that he's also gonna be a bad person. He's not, but like some of the things that it hints at is that he is, but we find out that he's not actually involved and he's not actually the poltergeist. So yeah, that's that. Thomas's story was sad, but also his character was so cute. Yeah, so if you don't know the story, it's about like them going to Paris and they are doing this TV show for the mum and dad, which is like ghost hunting, and there's this poltergeist that Cassidy is being followed and tormented by. So I love the different parts of the book which linked with different Paris famous locations. I think for a short story it was very engaging and definitely made me consider reading more books in the series or read more of V. Sharp's books. It definitely got me into the spooky spirit too. I definitely would recommend this and reread it. I really liked the element of adventure. So yeah, that was my like review in my reading journal of this book. It was so good and I'm so glad that I got to read it because I would have probably never picked it up. So yeah, definitely glad about that. And yeah, so that's my little review of Tunnel of Bones. So guys, I don't know what I'll last film for this video, but I just thought I'd pop in to say how I'm going with It Ends With Us, which was our second book that we got in the unboxing of Blind Date with Books. It's now like December 24th, it's like Christmas Eve, and I'm still not finishing this. Literally my challenge for this month was to read 20 books, and this year so far I've only read, this is my 18th book, so I'm probably not going to reach my challenge, but it's more books than I read last year and that's all that matters to me. I've had a really bad couple of months and that's why I've just not read as much this month and last month, but because I wanted to read like 4 books this month and so far this is my second and we've got like 7 days left in the year, so I doubt I'm going to get to really enjoying Ends With Us so far. I'm sort of more into Ryle than I am Atlas at the minute, but I am only on 142, so my opinion may change, but I do really like Atlas's story. I like how she's helping him out and stuff. Like I do like that nostalgia and going back to her like childhood first love, but I am also really enjoying like Ryle at the minute, but obviously I don't agree with the fact that he's literally not a relationships guy. Like he just wants to play around, but now he's actually finally like giving Lily a chance. I'm sort of like, okay, cool, but whether it'll end well is another question. So yeah, that's how I'm going with It Ends With Us. There are a lot of trigger warnings that you need to check out if you're going to read this book, so definitely check those out before you read It Ends With Us. But yeah, so far I'm really enjoying it. I really like Colleen Hoover's writing style, and all the letters and stuff. I do like that, so I am really enjoying it. I don't know why she picked Ellen DeGeneres out of everyone. Like I don't particularly like Ellen DeGeneres, so like I'm like trying to imagine Ellen reading this and I'm like, this is so cringe, but for the character I think it's right. So yeah,
that's my opinion of It Ends With Us so far. I'm going to carry on reading this and I'll keep updating you when I've finished, and then we will start The Room, which is by Emma Donoghue. I really doubt I'm going to finish that, so I'm going to try and read some books on Kindle before the end of the year, just to try and like get some more books on my what I read so far this year thing. So yeah, that's that. I'm going to end this here and I'll speak to you when I've read more of my book. So yeah. So guys, welcome back. I've literally just started 2023. It's New Year's Day today, and I was hoping to get this video out before 2022 ended, but it didn't happen because I had a major book slump in November, and I also wasn't too great at my reading in December. I wanted to try and get through 4 books and I only managed to finish 2. So it hasn't been the grace of 2 months for other reasons as well as that. But yeah, I have been ill for a couple of weeks. That's the reason why I've just not got through as many books as I wanted to. I've been putting things off and just really procrastinating recently. Anyway, basically, I am gonna carry on the video. Sorry if I look a mess today. Like, I just wanted to film this and get it filmed because otherwise I'm not gonna have a chance to do it. So if I look a mess, it's because I've decided not to really put that much effort into my makeup or anything. But anyway, basically, last time I spoke to you, I was reading It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. I have finished this book. Oh my god, this is a 4-star read for me. I've really enjoyed it. Obviously there's topics in there which are quite triggering, so definitely check out the trigger warnings before you read this book. But like, I tabbed quite a bit. I don't know if you can see, but I did tab quite a bit. Basically, I finished It Ends With Us. I really like the story. I think obviously there's some cringy bits in there, but I think with a lot of books there's quite cringe, like especially newer books, there are quite a few cringy bits, but the majority of it I really enjoyed. I really like the story. I liked Ryle at the start. Like, I thought, why don't you just leave Atlas behind? Like, let's just move on, girl, it's over, and all this, that and the other. But then once like things started escalating and the relationship just started crumbling, I was like, okay, I don't like Ryle anymore. But yeah, I thought the ending, I don't want to spoil it, but I thought it could have been done in a different way. I still very much like the ending. I just think that like the person that Lily ends up with could have been different. Just as a little bit more spice, like a little bit more, ooh, she's not even gone with either of them, like not even gone with Ryle or Atlas. But yeah, who knows. Anyway, so that was that. I rated it 4 stars, and it was my last read of 2022, and it was a great way to end off the year. I absolutely loved it. A great one to start with if you've never read Colleen Hoover, just to get used to her writing style, because that's one of the things I really liked about the book. The writing style like really kept me interested and wanted me to keep reading more. So if you're wanting to start reading Colleen Hoover books, then definitely check this out. But anyway, we are now on to our next and final book of the video, which is Room by Emma Donoghue. So this is a thriller, I think. I think it is. I think it's a thriller, or like just like it's got a little bit of dystopian-esque to it so far, because it's like they're in a room and you don't know like whether this is a new norm or whether like something bad's happened, stuff like that. So it's definitely not a normal situation or a normal scenario. I've read like 6 pages of it already and I'm already just like confused. But I'm also really intrigued by the story, because I think that Jack, I like that she's chose to write it from his perspective, and he's only 5 years old, so like the wording of sentences sometimes gets a bit jumbled, and it's like it's sort of disorganized, and it seems like you're actually reading something from a 5-year-old's perspective. So that is really interesting so far. I'm still confused as to why they're in a room. I'm guessing there's some like dark story behind that, which we will find out as we read the book. But so far, I'm intrigued. I'm a bit scared because I'm like, I don't want it to be too like scary. But I am really looking forward to reading this. This will be my first read of 2023. So I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah, so let's get reading it and we'll see how it goes. And then
take me kitchen, take me flowing, take me queen.
hey guys, so last night I finished my last book in this challenge. Well, it's not a challenge, but the last book in this video, which was Room by Emma Donoghue. And it was the book for my video, and yeah, absolutely love this book. It's a 4-star reading for me. Also, Emma Donoghue is originally Irish, and I haven't actually read from an author who's Irish yet, so that was great to add it on the list. This book was brilliant. It was written from a 5-year-old's perspective, which is really interesting, and it's amazing that she was able to do that in a way that was accessible and understandable to adults and wasn't like cringy or didn't overplay the age of 5. Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. It talks about some traumatic things and triggering situations and scenarios. Definitely read that before you check this out. Make sure you know what you're going into if you decide to read this book. I'm so glad I got to read it. It's an amazing book. Obviously it's a lot older now. It's like 30 years old, this book, so it's not popular at the minute, but it is absolutely brilliant, and I'm so glad that I got it in my mystery unboxing, my blind date with the book. I'm so happy with that. But as I was saying, it is brilliant, and it's really interesting seeing, like, say, from a 5-year-old's perspective, and also it helps us like sort of understand how a 5-year-old might view something, but not in a way that's like childish, and it actually validates the 5-year-old's feelings. So that's great. I love that. There's a lot of, I sort of feel sorry for the mum in terms of like in the situation, but also in the recovery. I really like seeing that the recovery was left with us hopeful. By the end of the book, he felt hopeful for the family, but the recovery overall was a bit like bittersweet, because as much as they were free, they were being hounded down by the media, and like the world was like quite scary to Jack because he'd never been in it before, and yeah, the media was portrayed quite harshly in this. It's sort of showing that like even though they're free and they've escaped, they now have to deal with media, people trying to help, but like help in a way that benefits them, and just to get a story across rather than actually having genuine sympathy for the people involved. So yeah, it was a great book. Definitely recommend you read this. It's, like I said, it's got some dark topics in it, but I definitely would pick this up and give it a read. And yeah, that's my rating for that. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a bit mismatched because like I'm in a different outfit in every clip, but it's just because I'm a very like take my time sort of reader. I don't like to rush with my reading, so that's why it took me a couple of months to do this video. But anyway, I'm gonna leave you guys here. I really hope you enjoyed, and don't forget to go like and subscribe if you haven't already. So yeah, bye.